Alright, guys. We're now back. So, welcome back to the chat once again. And as soon as I can get this, hold on a minute, guys. Get the chat situated. I'm going to be able to talk to you guys. I'll get this started. So, alright. Here we go. Alright, guys. Welcome back to GH. Coming the way back again on this episode of the chat. We got more stuff to talk about. This is about more about how to graduate. It's still kind of the same stuff I've been talking about in the past, but this something, as you know, I'm getting ready to be a senior, and around this time next year, we're gonna have a giant graduation party. And here's the thing: there's 5 that I know of that are gonna be invited, but I'm gonna have to have a they won't be able to be together unless I had to split them up. But I can't deal with that, so yeah. So anyways, what we're talking about today is, as you said, I'm not inviting that one person. That one that specifically that don't allow my channel is not even allowed in my house. If I had to throw a party, no, she can't come. Why? Because like I said in the past, if you flirt with me, you ain't getting nothing. That's just how it is, because unfortunately it's just, I can't speak for other people. I just can't. That's just, if it's not my priority, I'm not gonna put up with it, because it's like, why should I have to put up with something that I think is just gonna be Alright, we had a little bit of a problem getting an ad. I don't like those things. They interrupt what I'm talking about, and yeah, you know. So anyways, hold on, let me make sure I get. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to get a setup for this. Maybe if I got a desktop I could do this, but I don't want to just have this computer right here that I've had for several years now. And if there's a way I could transfer this back and forth to the desktop, I could use that here, then I could put it in here, and I could edit it on the go, which I still want to use for streaming. But anyways, the reason we talk about this is because, as you know, I've been talking about this for months now. I've been saying, hey, you want to come on my channel, you're back to people Queen. Now, your whole if you want to come to my graduation party, I'm going to have, depending on who you are, I'm only allowing certain people that I think would be worthy, that I think it would be a good idea for them. So the whole senior year, I'm going to be, let's see, do I really want this person at my party harassing with my subscribers? I don't think, with one of them, I don't think so. I really, and I don't want her to be coming downstairs, because she's not allowed in my house. Same rules, not allowed in my office. Actually, she can't come in anything that I do. I just don't want her kind in any of my, and that's why I don't get involved in any extracurricular activities, because I just know she's going to be in there. So it's kind of like pointless to join an extracurricular activity, because that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Why do they have those? It's like, that should be an option. Don't tell me to join that. I'm just not. I don't believe in extracurricular activities. I really don't. In my time, I think I've only done few, but I didn't like one of them. That was first grade. The next thing, it was horrible. I said, I almost called the teacher, and I'm not going to say the word, but you probably know what word I'm talking about. That's what she was. Out of all the teachers I went there at that school for 8 years, yeah. It's like, here's the thing. When you hire someone to teach kids. You don't. It's like just because you might want me to enjoy it doesn't mean I'm gonna enjoy it. That's basically if I had my channel in 8th grade. Oh yeah, there would be a lot of rant videos back then, and there would. Because I really enjoy doing the rant videos. It's good to get that stuff off your chest because it's just going to be there for years and years and years. And honestly, I mean, that's why I talk about this stuff. Even though it's like, oh, you watch it's not. It's fine. I'm telling you how it is. And I want my subscribers to be aware for that graduation party. I just don't want her to come. I really don't. I don't want her to come because she is not allowed to even come up to my house. I get a security guard that says it'll be in a thing. It's a red Ford Escape. I think it's like a Ford Escape or something like that. Something like that, I don't know. But anyways, the reason I do this is because I want to try to protect like Caden, like people like him, because I don't want him to have to put up with her, because Caden's 14 and she's almost 8. She'll be 18. No, Caden will be 15 when they're at that graduation party, so he'll be going into high school. So, and I'll be 18, and I don't want her to represent him like that. Because he'll be going in high school, I don't want her to misrepresent. There's 3 people I know who are going to be entering high school when I graduate. So, that's going to show a lot of people that says, hey, if you're going to do this, you might as well not do it because you're just going to look like an idiot. And unfortunately, that's what she is. She is not. It's like you tell her, I think, oh, you're just being too hard. You can complain about it. Well, unfortunately, that's what I do mostly. If she does something that's harassed that I don't like, I talk about it. Because it's just like, why not? Why not talk about it? Because it's fun. It really is. It makes her not look very good. Because honestly, I could care less about her future. Because I'm just not. Actually, that's if she wants to keep performing it. I mean, she's gonna have no dates coming up, and honestly, I couldn't be happier. I don't think. I honestly, she wants an animal job. Well, Humane Society, do not hire her. I cannot stress enough. I might have to actually call the Humane Society, because I don't want her there, because she would not do good in an animal job. Why? Because she flips over desk. That explosive behavior, that would not be good. It's like, who cares? Honestly, I could care less about her now. That's why when the first day of school comes, I am not going to say one word to her. She asks me to call out, I'm like, nah, I don't feel like it. She keeps doing it over and over again. That's going to, it's like, I have a right to defend myself. I'd say, hey, I don't want you harassing me, so leave me alone. You know what? She's just going to go crazy. She's going to get mad. And it's like, do you think I should be in trouble for telling someone to leave me alone? No. If someone's bothering you, you should have the right to tell them, leave me alone so I can enjoy my life. Because my high school years have been miserable because of her. And honestly, if anyone from the school is watching this right now, if anyone can see this, I want you to tell one of the teachers that says, hey, maybe we consider about having her come next year. Honestly, I don't want her there. Or my final year is going to be even more miserable. I'm just going to go back in that depressive state again. And I don't want that. I was already like that for 3 years. 8th, 9th, to 10th grade, I was really depressed. Because of her. Well, it was, part of it was actually when I met her, I wish I never met her. I really do. I wish she was never in my life. I wish she was never in my life because That's basically how it is because it's like, you know how many times I've had to deal with this in the past? It's like, she asked me to come on my channel. I basically said, I was thinking this, maybe we consider asking me. That was a no. That was a big no. That's basically saying, I don't want your kind on my channel, so maybe you should reconsider trying to find another YouTuber who would put up with you, because I'm just not. I don't have the brain power to put up with you. I really don't. That might seem really not, I mean, who cares? If someone says, oh, that's just not very nice, well, you're just going to complain. Well, I got bad news for you. Just, the worst thing is that I would say, I don't know about this or not, this might seem a little bit stupid or whatnot, but I really do think that if she keeps doing what she's doing, she's really asking for it, because no one wants to hang out with her if she's just going to be a jerk. I mean, no one. I stopped. It's like, I don't know how. If you don't answer her questions, she'll get mad at you. It's like, geez, I should have the right to defend myself against you, because I mean, she's gone like so crazy. It's like, I hate to say this. I mean, I'm getting to the point where I'm gonna have to actually tell her in person to. And I'm gonna tell her I just don't want her as a friend anymore. And then yeah, she'll get mad at me because like, hey, if I have to defend myself, I do. I can stand up for myself. I can say, hey, I don't think I'm the best. Because she did not impress me at all. And she was harassing me on the day when we came back from Kentucky Kingdom that one Friday. I mean, and what's worse about that is I don't think she should even be at the school if I go to, because if anyone from you that might agree with me, when you're here, this is the truth. This is basically, I'm trying to tell you what I went through in my first few years of high school, and this is why I don't want to end my final year with her. I really do think if they were smart, just if she flips out, just toss her out. That's your best option. That's basically, and that's your best option. That's like the only option to get her out of my life. And the day if she ever got expelled, you have a very happy video. I mean, she would never come back to school ever again. That means, honestly, if it was like senior year, well, guess what? I don't have to deal with her anymore. If she comes on my chest, like, thank you God for getting me expelled. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna get involved in this, so you're gone. Bye bye. You're out from my channel. So, thank you very much. Bye bye. Just walk her. And I mean, if that's where it has to go, I don't want to have to do that. But if I do, I will. I will have to tell her that says, hey, I don't want you in my life anymore. Basically saying I don't want her near me. Because she's basically ruined my life. That's why, if you've seen, I've just been so kind of, I wouldn't say mad, but I've just been kind of low energy lately because of that. That's not how I want to start off my summer. Her flirting with me is basically why I can be very miserable sometimes, and that's just, I don't understand why. I mean, yeah, she's a teenager, but still, she should not have the permission to just straight up flirt with me all the time. It's like, what the heck? Like, there are teachers there, they should say, hey, if he says no, don't do it. Don't keep doing it. Say, oh, you don't tell me what to do. Well, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I almost said, excuse me, could you turn that off? Cause you're, or they should have just had them move. I would have this bus so I can just have them move to the back. We'll have the other one move to the back where she would need a seat by herself. All the way in the back. Because honestly, I don't think I have the brain power to deal with her anymore. I really don't, because her behavior is just, I don't understand. It's like, what the heck? It's like, do you think I care if she's going to do that? Well, yeah, I honestly think that if she's really going to make it more miserable for myself and the other kids, then she should be expelled. And I still agree with that to this day. And I kind of agree with that, because back when I first started the channel, honestly, I didn't have any rules in place, because I thought maybe we'll be able to fix this, but no, oh no. This really became a problem for me. I was like, okay, you know what, I'm not going to allow her on there. And then she's like, oh, you're excluded. Well, guess what? If you want to take it that far, well, guess what? You are being excluded, and there's the reason I'm doing it, but I'm not going to tell you why. You just have to figure it out, because I should not have to explain word for word every little thing. It's like, if I have to explain what, I'm pretty sure I'm going to rip my hair out. It's like, geez, it's like, I know you have a syndrome. I understand that. But just don't harass me. Like, good night. Just, if you're saying you want to come on my channel, guess what? That's still harassment. Kaden doesn't harass me. Pint Milk doesn't. And none of my subscribers do that. And you're the only one in my life that does that. And it's like, I don't understand. It's like, why does it have to be that way if you're just gonna sit there and act like a baby? Because I was like, if you're really that mature, it's like, I think this is what goes through all of those teachers' heads. That is one of the most idiotic responses I think I've ever heard. And I agree with them. I think that's exactly what goes through their head. I really do, and that's what goes through my head. It's like, are you kidding me? It's like, do you think I really care if you're gonna throw a fit and make my day miserable? Do you think I really care about you when you do that? No, I don't. I really don't. That's when I just draw the line and say, you know what, I'm not your friend anymore. That's basically when I draw my, I can't live with this, because it's like, yeah, I only have one more year, and I'm not gonna suffer. I'm not gonna finish off my final year in school with misery. I want it to be positive. I want it to be like fun. Really fun. I don't want it to be like ninth grade and most of 10th grade. No, 10th grade was even worse. Yeah, 10th grade was even worse, is because that was when there were no teachers except one. One teacher, and the other one, even though they could handle it, she still wouldn't stop. I told her stop like one day, and she got mad at me. Like, I didn't do anything. I told you to stop. You are harassing me. And that's what she does. She picks on people because they don't like something that she likes, and it's like, oh my God. It's just like, what are you thinking? Can they just fix this for next year so we can finish off our high school years in peace? Because honestly, I really do think they need to. I'm going to have to reconsider. I think they are supposed to have a social. I might go just so I can do a live stream and complain. I mean, that's all you do. You complain. Well, guess what? That's why in these paths they'll say rant warning. That's what this is. Say warning. I'm ranting because it's fun. If I didn't do this, it would stay in my head forever. And it's like, okay, what do you think? I really want to have it be in my head for eternity, or do you think I really need to get it out there? I'm doing the other one, getting it out there, because I want someone. If someone out there could help, just help. And I really do need it, because it's making my life miserable. I've never seen a person more terrible than she is. She's a terrible person. It's like, yeah, that's kind of like, oh, you're just being mean. Well, guess what? No, I'm not being mean. You just need to stop with the comments. So, if you're saying I'm being mean, well, guess what? I mean, those kind of comments are like, what is that even supposed to mean? It's like sometimes it's like sometimes they can get pretty heated sometimes, and then she'll get mad at me for like really talking out there. Well, guess what? I got news for you. That ain't gonna get you anywhere if you're gonna act like that. And it's like, for example, even though in my, I would say, 3 years, I think, yes, about 3 years, she was the one that was the most annoying. Even though there were other ones that were kind of annoying, but out of all of them, she was the one. And my brain can't process half of the stuff that she does. It's like, she always tries to, I mean, she'll boss me around. It's like, I actually told her once, says, hey, this is what got you in trouble last time. If you do it again, I'm going to tell a teacher behind your back. So, because when I tell on you, I'm not going to warn you. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to say, and so you can get the perspective. It says, hey, oh, you're going to, hey, you think you can do that? Well, guess what? You're not. You're going to get in trouble for it. So, honestly, there's only one person I want to see get in trouble, and that's her. Yeah, she deserves it. Like, really, she deserves. Like, I don't even know. It's like, what am I supposed to do if she's just going to harass me? Nothing? I can't stand up for myself? Huh? That's not fair. No, that's not fair at all. That's dumb. It's like when you're in America, you can stand up for yourself. That's just something you can do. It's like if there's someone that's annoying you, you can just stand up for yourself. It's not that hard if you're really afraid. I just don't know what to do because it's like it's a problem with no solution. That's basically what it is. And that's why I do these chats to just get that message out there and say, hey, maybe you should reconsider. Because I mean, one of my classmates has a girlfriend from California who's way younger. I don't want her to meet her. I really don't. I think she would rather have me meet her than who I'm talking about. Even though when I get in my senior year, I'm gonna keep doing this because it's like, for example, you know how I've been like this for the past few years. I mean, I've talked. I didn't used to do this, but around that time when earlier this year, I started doing it, and when she did it the second time, when she flipped over that desk the second time back in January, I was like, okay, you know what? I can't go with this anymore because she is just gonna do it, and she's gonna do the same thing again. And I mean, we lost one teacher. That's not very good. They're gonna have to probably hire another teacher because I don't know how the division head right now can be a teacher because she'll have to teach 5 periods because the ninth grade's got to go somewhere. They gotta go somewhere. They're not just gonna sit around doing nothing. They're not. I mean, they gotta have something to do. I mean, honestly, what? I just gotta keep her away from some of those ninth graders. I'm gonna have to give some teachers that say, keep them away from like at least all, because I just don't. And I'm glad I was with the guys on that team because they put me with her. Like, please do not put me with her because it's my worst nightmare being with her for one whole day. That's just. If I wouldn't, I would say, okay, this door's closed. I just don't want to be in a facility with her in it. I think about where she's going to college. If she's going to college, I'll have to say, find a way to not go where in the area that she's in. That's like Middletown. If she goes out of state to college, then yeah. I mean, that should explain something, but you know, I can't. I used to be behind her back, but not anymore. I pretended to be like that because I was trying to fake it. I really was. I was trying to fake doing that because honestly, it was a lot more fun faking it than it was actually doing it. So, and I'm still like it to this day. And I mean, it's really annoying to see how just ridiculous and yeah, it's more than ridiculous. It's really made my life bad. Goodness. Goodness, that Chicago fire is hot. Goodness. Oh. Oh my goodness. That was hot. Ugh. All right. Alright. Let's see, we've been streaming for almost around 40 minutes, something like that. Excuse me. Alright, guys. We're not going to go ahead and end the stream, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the Mario Kart stream. I mean, streams have been pretty slow in the last few days because I've been trying to start up this summer and trying to get the trade stuff done for the Real Fame video and preparing for our E3. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you tomorrow, and alright, guys, I'll see you tomorrow and have a good day. Bye.